Hi everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. I just thought, since it's about, it's a little less than 2 months, but we're almost to the 2-month mark of living here in Japan, so I thought we should just make a video kind of about how it's been, how we've been feeling, what we've noticed, stuff like that. And I asked on our Instagram the other week, I just had people send in like questions about what they wanted to know about how our first month or two have been. So we're going to answer those today.
By the way, if you haven't, please go follow our Instagram, because we try to be interactive with what we try, what she tries.
Yeah.
To be interactive with you as much as possible. We ask questions, we show you what we're doing, so.
I'm trying to post every day now, whenever I can. Sometimes I don't really do that many exciting things out on the town every week, so I don't always have that cool Japan thing to post, but I'll try to just post whatever we're doing.
Yeah, but we're also going to use Instagram as opportunities to make videos like this one in the future too, so.
Yeah, like Q&A and
yeah, if you want to,
like that.
Please go check it out and give it a follow.
Okay, so the first question we were asked was, is all of the fish raw? Or is any of it cooked?
Of course it's raw.
All of it?
We eat it a lot.
It's always raw.
It's like moving.
No, okay, sometimes. At the fish market. No, the fish isn't always raw. There's all in normal fish and meat here. You can cook it.
Yeah, it's typical in the morning to eat dried open fish that's cooked with rice and miso soup. That's typical, or cooked salmon with breakfast, for breakfast. The
salmon has the bones running through it.
Yeah.
Which is different for than American salmon. Yeah. I'm not used to needing to watch out and pick through these little tiny bones.
There are lots of incidents with bones, so if you're eating fish in Japan especially, you need to be careful with those bones. But fishing, you don't have to have license to fish in Japan, so I personally started it recently. And once you catch it, my brother is good at
just eat it.
Going home
It's yours.
And he just cuts it and then eat it raw, because it's good to eat that day.
Like a sashimi.
Fresh. Yeah.
Just with soy sauce.
So, we just eat both ways.
Next question is, what's been the hardest thing to get used to? I wrote down lack of control. This has nothing to do with Japan though either. It's just me in a new situation. I don't know. I'm not a control freak, but I want to be in charge kind of, or know what the plans are, and I want to know how long it takes to get from here to here and where we're going, and roughly how long we're going to be there and who else is going to be there. I just want to know that kind of stuff, especially here, because I don't know. I rarely know exactly what's happening because of obviously the language barrier, and he's caught up doing things and he needs to talk to people, and sometimes I don't get any type of translation from anyone for a little while, so that's been hard, but it's better now. It's almost 2 months in, so I'm used to everyone more, hanging out with everyone and just letting it go, trying to go with the flow as much as I can, but still stresses me out a little bit.
I guess one of the hard things to get used to for me is just the lifestyle. Work, especially here, is not family oriented. America, well, at least for the company I'm working for, well, it's the same company, but the one in America that I'm working for is very family oriented, so they make sure to provide time for us to go home, to spend time with family. So honestly, I was home, I lived 3 minutes away from the company also, but I would leave the house, I don't know, it was early, 5:30 in the morning, but I would come home by 4, and I would just be home for the rest of the day, hang out with Meredith, go out and do things, or just stay home and watch shows.
Yeah.
But here,
now it's wake up, go to the gym, go to work.
Right now I wake up at 4:30 in the morning to go work out, and then by 6:30 I need to leave, And then this crazy thing about Japan is like the traffic, like rush hour especially. I'm only going like a little over 10 miles, and that takes in the morning about an hour, little less, maybe 15 minutes. But like I need to leave by 6:30 so I can get there around like 7:20, 7:30. Work starts at 8, but it's not. It's like 7:50. We have to like stretch. There's a music that happens and you have to like stretch. So I'm out of the house. I'm out of the house at 6:30, and then work is till 5. But then like lately I'll be working till 7 p.m. So like, and then I come home. It takes an hour. So I'm going from 6:30 a.m. to like 8 p.m. every day. So I don't really see her, you know. Especially like first month, I had a lot of paperwork about like insurance, bank accounts, car. It's just, I mean, it's a blessing to have all these things, but like every day I had to do something. So like I'll come home at 8, eat, do that for like an hour, and then go home and shower. So you have to dedicate your life to the company. So it's interesting.
Yeah. Next thing we were asked is everything more expensive here? Fruits definitely are.
I mean, like they're good quality fruits. Like
they're really good.
Whenever you have like
amazing.
Just a strawberry, like you just eat it and it's just like so sweet. Like America, you eat it, it's like so sad. Like cantaloupe here is like 3,000 yen, which is roughly like $30 for like a small one. The cost of living is 11% higher.
From where?
From where we came from in America.
Oh, okay.
So I guess 11% higher in general.
Yeah.
But you don't really feel
it's not
that.
At least where we are.
Yeah.
I don't know, in other
clothes
areas,
kind of, expensive.
Yeah, but they're like honestly probably about the same.
Cheap, like Uniqlo.
Yeah, they're like pretty close to like just a middle brand.
Yeah, and food, like we went to grocery shopping and it was like what?
I'd say it's about the same. Next question is, what is something Japan does better than America? 2 little examples that I found. They're just like small things that they do better. Like they just think about things and make it more convenient. So like one of the first things is we went and bought toilet paper, and like there's like a handle on the toilet paper, so you don't have to like carry like the big like square thing that's like kind of inconvenient to like walk around the grocery store with. It has like a little like handle built into the plastic, which like I've never seen, so like that's helpful. And then also like in every bathroom stall I've ever been in, there's like always the little box for like the feminine hygiene supplies, which even in America there isn't always a box, which is a problem. And plus like you don't have to like touch them. They're like, a lot of them are like auto sense. You can just like put your hand over it and like the thing opens so that you can't see inside, and then it like closes it. I don't know, I just think that's nice. So there's like little things. There's other examples, but I couldn't really think of any right now. Another example that I have is that Japan's Pringles they're kind of better in a way than America's Pringles.
One thing they don't do better is it's small, so like I can't put my hands in, like it's hard. But this one like fits better.
The size of this Pringle is easier to like put in your mouth than this one. This one's like huge. Like I would prefer if I could like break American ones in half and eat them. The one big difference I've noticed is that in Japan, the flavoring on the Pringle is on like this side.
The curve.
Like if this is the Pringle, it's on this side, the bottom right now.
Side.
Yeah, this isn't, when people are like convex or concave, I don't understand. So the flavor is there, but on the American Pringle, it's, where is it? Anyway, the flavor is on the different side. And like the American one doesn't really make sense.
Yeah,
like
you have to put
how you eat it, it's like not against your tongue, but a Japanese Pringle is like how it would fit on your tongue well. And all the flavoring is there, so like you always have good flavor on every chew. I just thought that was something weird that I noticed when I got here, so now you know. Do you have something that you think Japan does better than America?
like definitely like Japanese people follow rules better, and then like they're specific on like time. So like trains, bus, they leave on time. Of course there was gonna be delays and stuff like that, but when they're working, they're like really polite to the customers. Like the word is like omotenashi. It's like providing care to the customers, feeling like people are welcome, feeling like, you know, they are being cared for. I think they do that better. But I can also think about many things that America does better also.
Yeah.
And
that could be another
it could be
video.
Another video.
Maybe we'll talk about that another time, because there are probably a lot of things we could think of.
There are a lot of things that I miss about America.
Yeah.
But spoil one would be like smile. Like,
this is actually a question we'll just do. What do you miss about living in the US?
Oh, I guess we can tie that.
So we'll just do that
what
now.
do you miss about America?
Since you're going,
I guess the biggest thing that I miss about America is just the people. And of course, where we come from is more rural.
They know we're from
places.
Indiana.
Yeah,
Like
so
if
like,
you watch all of my shirts every day, say like Indiana.
yeah, so we're from Indiana, which is like a rural state. So it's different. You know, we can't really say America. You know, it's more Indiana, but like, if you're walking in Walmart, like with strangers, if you have eye contact with that person, like that person was like smile and say hello, like they'll just like greet to you, and it just like feels like like everybody's friendly. Yeah. Here, even at work, most of the people like when they don't even look at your eyes. They're looking down.
Anywhere.
They will
people
not
like
look at you.
This.
They're just keeping everything inside to themselves.
And me, I don't even want to talk to people like in America. Like I'm like very introverted. Like I don't really even want to speak to you like at the grocery store about anything, but like I kind of miss it. Like just being out and like someone just like talks to you, or like in the elevator.
Yeah.
They like say something, or you pass on the street, like even just on our street, I'll pass people and I'm like not sure if I need to say something or not. And then like in like the drive-thrus, it's like very formal. Like I don't want to have a conversation with someone in the drive-thru in America really anyway, but you definitely like don't do that here, you know?
You just don't talk to strangers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just like,
don't.
I would be like going to Starbucks like every morning for college, and like they'll usually will like have a little bit of a conversation.
Yeah,
or like they'll be today? Like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, you have your scrubs on. Oh, these drink colors look good together. Like just like stupid stuff, but there's none of that. Just like fast, casual conversation.
It's not stupid.
What?
It's good.
Okay. There's none of that good stuff. Next thing is, how long did it take to get used to our sleeping schedule? In Indiana, where we came from, we were 14 hours behind Japan time. So that's what we were coming into with jet lag and all of that.
It took me maybe 2 weeks.
Probably about like 2 or 3 weeks to feel better. I didn't have to go to work though, so like, that's different. The next question is really just for me. It was just, how are you doing with Japanese?
Oh, it could be me too.
Yeah. With your Japanese? Okay, well it did say, how are you doing with Japanese? Meredith was the question. But I guess we'll take out Meredith so you can answer. I definitely have been pretty lax on like studying new words since we've been here. So I'm kind of like disappointed in that in myself, but it's been a lot just to like get used to being here. Like I feel like just hearing like Japanese all the time, all of the signs are in this, and there's this certain thing you need to do at dinner, and you need to do this way, and you're out and you do that. Like there's just new rules and things I have to learn. Like I feel like I only have maybe 50% of my brain like available in the day. That's not just like running like Japanese going through my head and trying to know what's happening. So then I'm just living my life with that 50%, and then I'm making the video, and then I'm editing the video, and then we're doing this, and we're going on this trip, and like I feel like I don't have enough brain power to like learn. That's how it felt.
I think it's okay, you know, at place first, it's a culture shock, like completely new
Yeah.
country view.
So I've just started like on an app, like learning more
When I
vocab.
moved to America, I never sat down and studied English.
Yeah, but like,
But like I learned that I started speaking it after like 2 years.
yeah, but I only have 2 years. The good thing, like when you come, there's so much like reading practice basically all the time. Like all the signs, the TV has like constant like basically subtitles. There's a lot of reading practice for me, so I'm faster at reading some things. I don't know what it means, but at least that I can do that more efficiently definitely helps.
I'm getting personally better too with Japanese.
Yeah.
Japanese has hiragana, katakana, kanji. Like, of course I can do hiragana and katakana, but like kanji for me, I moved when I was 7th grade. So like I never learned anything past that. And I didn't use kanji for like 13 years. So I've forgotten so many of it. So like maybe my level is like 4th grade Japanese elementary school kid. With that going into work and like needing to read textbook and then communicate and then write things, you know, that's been super difficult for me even as a Japanese person. So I can't imagine what it's like. Well, I can since I went to America, but
I literally can't imagine.
well, it's
Yeah.
just I guess I understand how she feels, and I'm personally reliving that. And I never lived in Japan as an adult, so I never had to worry about, you know, Japanese has casual form and they also have a formal form. So we're both getting better, but
Yeah.
now my English is getting bad. Like
That's
I was trying to
true.
say, what? Order. And
Oh.
I said, odor. I was like, oh no! I'm forgetting.
And then the last question I have for us is, what are some differences about daily life here, and then are we feeling used to living here now? Well, I have meal times, like when you eat, not so much lunch, but dinner definitely is later than like an American dinner time. When we were in America, we ate like early. It just
Sometimes
in
like
general.
4:30.
Yeah, we did like
Or like
4:30,
5.
5. And now we're here and we eat at like 7. Sometimes it's 7:30 if it's like, or 8 if it's like if we have a lot of people over, like at his parents' house.
I mean, I'll work at 7, so
Yeah.
I get back at 8. I have to eat at 8.
Yeah, so like that's definitely been a big difference. And like the sharing kind of, that was different to like, I just have my chopsticks and my plate, and like it's just here's all of the food in this bowl and this bowl. You just like you just take it and you eat it, and then you take something else and you eat it. Mostly, I mean, you can put like a couple things on your plate, but you don't like make a big plate of everything like the Thanksgiving and then eat it all. Like you just like take things one at a time and let other people eat it, and then you like have to leave one at the end.
You don't have to.
But there is a thing. You should like really ask before, you know?
It's just a Japanese thing, like.
Well, that's different.
Because they share and they care about other people, those dish always will have a one piece left.
It's like eating like some little snack
It's funny.
with this one other person, and I like need to leave one. Like I don't feel like I can eat it, so I just leave it. It's just weird to like have a bowl with like one thing
I
in
always
it.
just take it.
Yeah, he does. But like I'm like, I don't know, should I do it? And I also wrote like roads.
You
They're
have
small.
like the road is too small for 2 cars, so usually I mean a bigger road it's fine, but like the neighborhood roads, so you have to like if you're driving and the opposite cars come, you have to stop so they can come, and then you go.
We're like in a car, and I feel like we drive like if there's 2 cars like going this way. There's like we're like this close to the car next to us, like passing, and then we're like this close to the lamppost on like the sidewalk side. So I feel like it's scary. Plus I'm like on the other side sometimes. If I'm like with him in our car, I'm like sitting on the opposite side, and I feel like I need to be driving, and it's like weird, and the turning is opposite. So I'm like I have absolutely no idea. Like I don't even know where to go. Like when we're sitting in the car, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking like, where would I go right now? I don't know. I don't understand. I had one more thing really. I was gonna say like, for me, it is weird to be stared at.
Welcome to my life,
What do you mean?
America.
But it's not the same. Like, it's not. I mean, where we were,
I
definitely,
know,
but like...
It's more diversity in America, like in my college class or stuff like that. I'm the only Asian.
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
understand. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes at church, like...
Yeah,
it would be
the
like
church
that.
too, yeah.
Like here, it's just, they're all Japanese. And then it's just me, like at the grocery store with like
With pink hair.
the big Japanese family. Well, even before like the pink hair. Yeah, I'll talk about that. But like, it's just like, it's weird. I know I'm being stared at. I'm the person when I walk in, like all eyes are on me. And then when I
always have like a roll, like red carpet.
basically, I'm like always a celebrity. And then like when I dyed my hair pink, obviously I got even more stares because now I'm like a white person and my hair is like pink, purple, whatever. So that was, I mean, it wasn't really that much worse than when I just had blonde hair, because blonde hair was still like cool here, I guess. I don't know, like striking. Now I kind of like having the hair because that's why they're looking at me. I mean, it's more like my hair first, not like who I am. Like I'm just like a Caucasian person. That's definitely something that I had to get used to just in general, which I'm fine now. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but like it's just a little weird coming from America.
Yeah, and keyboard is different too in Japan. Japanese laptop is different, so that's also hard, but
I was like talking about like, oh, me as a person, they're staring at me like, oh yeah, keyboard's different. Like, what?
it's just so many little things.
There's a lot more we'll have to say in future videos.
Yeah.
There's always going to be something, so.
Again, like Instagram wise, we will probably
Yeah.
do this again. You know, we
Yeah.
like to get more questions. We like to answer so you can get to know us too more.
I have a lot of time
Yeah.
to like sit and like talk if you actually just send a normal question. Talk to us.
Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully it's just sitting and talking didn't bore you. Hope you
Okay.
enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next video.
See you.